Long ago, when the world was green and hobbits were still numerous and prosperous, Mr. Bilbo Baggins held a long-awaited party.
Dear friends, today I've reached the long-awaited age of 11-1. But today is not just my birthday, it's also the day that young Frodo comes of age. Look out for this boy. Ever since his parents passed away, he's become like a son to me. And as of today, he's also my heir. I hereby bequeath everything I own to Frodo Baggins. For I am going travelling one last time. See the road flows past your doorstep, calling for your feet to stray. Like a deep and rolling river, it will sweep you far away.
Then Bilbo Baggins took a ring secretly from his pocket. A plain gold ring.
And so, this is it.
He slipped the ring carefully onto his finger.
Goodbye.
And vanished. He was never seen in those parts again. But the ring stayed behind. Nothing much else of note occurred in the Shire for 17 years. But the strange attachment Bilbo had shown to that plain gold ring worried the great wizard, Gandalf the Grey. That worry lodged in his mind and would not leave him. There were echoes in it of a distant story in a darker time. 17 winters came and went as the wizard searched for answers in far-off lands. But in the Shire things remained much as they always had been, until the day that everything changed.
Right then, I've lifted the dahlias. I'll start on the crocuses first thing tomorrow. Mr. Frodo.
What? Oh, sorry, Sam. Thinking about Uncle Bilbo. It was a night just like this when he left.
No one could have stopped him, you know.
Sometimes I wish I'd gone with him. It's like my feet have got a journey longing for the mountains and the wild lands and beyond.
Yeah, now that is the Falahide blood.
Ready then, sir? A fine evening, Mr. Baggins.
Oh, a very fine evening, Rosie.
Almost ready. You coming down the ivy bush, Mr. Frodo?
Ah, not tonight, Sam. Anyway, it looks like you've got all the company you need.
You'd be most welcome, Mr. Baggins.
Good ale, good pipeweed, and good companions. What more could a hobbit want?
Supper, Sam. Mrs. Bracegirdle's tarragon dumplings in a rich mushroom gravy.
My milk jelly with raspberries and a rhubarb custard.
Oh, come on then. Hey day, Mr. Baggins.
Hey day, Rosie. Bye, Sam.
Oh, cheerio.
Just beyond the far horizon lies a waiting world unknown. Like the dawn, its beauty beckons with a wonder all its own.
Frodo Baggins!
Who's there? Who are you?
Is that any way to greet an old friend?
Oh, Mr. Gandalf, sir, it's you! Oh, what a pleasant surprise! And after all this time.
You look just the same as ever, not a day older than when Bilbo left.
But what brings you back here?
Not a day older, I swear.
You'll have to forgive me, Mr. Gandalf, sir. I wasn't expecting company. But there's some plum cake left. Not much, I'll admit, but it's Mrs. Bracegirdle's plum cake.
Do you still have that gift Bilbo left behind?
Oh, yes, of course. I've kept it safe, just as he told me.
Let me see it.
Now, don't tell me you've come all this way just for an invisibility ring. It's a good trick, I know, but they're... Hey, oh!
Have you ever used it?
To disappear? Well, I've been tempted, especially when the Sackville Bagginses came to call.
Tempted. Were you indeed? Take it. Go on, take it.
is still cold. And there are markings. Well, they weren't there before.
Oh, fool! Too much time has been lost.
Mr. Gandalf?
He was reluctant, Bilbo, to give it up to you, wasn't he?
We did forget
I
to...
should have known then! Frodo. In ancient times, rings of power were made to haunt the cage reserved for his love. Then, one master ring was forged to control all the other rings, to control Middle-earth. It was made by the Dark Lord. A name familiar even with hobbits, a name that hangs like a shadow over the borders of old stories.
The Dark Lord? I thought that was all legend.
Not legend. History. The Dark Lord poured into the ring, the one ring, all his malice and most of his hideous strength, and with it he tried to conquer Middle-earth, but he was defeated, and the ring was lost.
What ring?
Those marks, remove all doubt. They reveal themselves only in fire, and are written in the black language of Mordor, which I will not utter here, but in the common tongue. One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them.
Well, what would Uncle Bilbo want with something like this? He's just a Shire hobbit, like the rest of us.
He never knew what it really was. Yet here, in a small corner of the world, at least it has been sheltered. But things are changing, Frodo. In the east, the Dark Lord is rising once more. He searches far and wide for the lost ring. He must not have it. If he does, his power will be beyond our wildest imaginings. Frodo, he has heard of Baggins. This will lead him to the Shire.
The Shire? Well, then we must get rid of it. Or perhaps you'd better take it.
No! Do not tempt me! I would have power too great and terrible.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Gandalf. No. But a thing like this can't stay here. And if you can't take it away, well, then I will.
You? Hobbits are surprising creatures. Soft as butter you can be, but sometimes as tough as old tree roots. Yes, Frodo. If you take it, you must leave soon as possible. You must leave behind the name Baggins. Take the title Underhill. Trust nobody. And whatever the danger, this is vital, Frodo. Do not put on the ring. I will explain more when I can.
But, well, how far shall I go?
I can see no path than you, Frodo, but if you take my advice, go first to the elves at Rivendell.
Oh, elves?
A spy! Sam McGinty!
Oh, yes, my capper said you were here, Mr. Gandalf. The things you were talking about, I couldn't help but listen.
What have you heard?
Enough about that ring and elves and the like.
Oh, you must forget it all.
Mr. Frodo, don't let him turn me into anything unnatural.
Mr. Gandalf, please.
Wait!
Wait! No!
You shall go with Frodo.
Me? Go to Rivendell, see elves. I've always wanted to see elves.
I must go seek counsel with Saruman the White. He is the leader of my order. I will meet you on the way. However, you do not travel entirely unaided. The Rangers of the North are even now on the watch.
Rangers?
You will never see them. They work in secret to protect the Shire and all the land from the sea to the Misty Mountains. I will see you at Bree, at the side of the Prancing Pony.
Prancing Pony, right.
And Frodo, Sam, as a hobbit may say, may the hair on your toes never fall out.
Rivendell. No hobbit's ever been so far from the Shire.
Except Uncle Bilbo. He'd know exactly what to do.
Well, what we must do is get that strange old ring out of here. And there's no sense in hanging about. Now, Plum cake. I'll pack this for you, Mr. Frodo.
Are you sure you want to come with me? But what about Rosie?
Well, you can't go all that way by yourself, can you? What have you got in a pickle? Besides, it's just a there and back again journey.
All right then.
Mr. Frodo?
Thank you, Sam.
Hey, you said you wanted an adventure.
Well, my feet do. But best not stand in their way. Come on.
There's a road calling to stray, step by step pulling you away. Under moon and star, take the road no matter how far. Where it leads no one ever knows. Don't look back, follow where it goes. Far beyond the sun, take the road wherever it may run. The road goes on and on, hill by hill, mile by mile, field by field, style by style. The road goes on, ever, ever on. So behind the moon and beyond the sun, step by step, where the road may run. What was that?
An animal.
That's like no animal I've ever heard.
Mary! Oh, Pippin, what are you doing here? We're not stupid.
We know who your visitor was.
We've got and worked it out. Mr. Gandalf the Grey is involved in this, and it must be something
And
big.
you're not getting mixed up in something big, Frodo.
Without us, please go home. Well, this may be dangerous. We're your cousins, Frodo. You can trust us to keep a secret and to stick with you through thick and
Then
thin.
I won't let us come with you. Then we'll have to. Well, then we'll just follow.
So how about it? I don't appear to have much choice, do I?
Let me see. No, you don't.
Well, all right.
No, please, not that way.
Why not?
There's too many trees.
Oh,
Oh, come on, you know what's scared of trees.
Oh, Pippin, that was a long time ago. Look, I spent hours round here when I was young. I know some less tree-ish ways.
See, I knew we'd come in useful. Come
All
on.
right, come on then.
What, follow me? One more mile, then it's time to eat. Take some pears, succulent and sweet. To the farthest shore. Take the road 100 miles more. Bring it up.
Sweet pig trout, tickle from a stream.
Tickle.
Milk and goat, churn it into cream.
Far beyond the sun. Take the road wherever it runs. The road goes on, never ever on. More by more, and by friend. Day by day, friend by friend. The road goes on, never ever on. Just beyond the far horizon lies a waiting world unknown. Like the dawning beauty met with a wonder all its own.
Listen to that.
Valencia Lumen.
What in the name of wonderful elves?
This is indeed wonderful. For hobbits in a wood at night. Almier Frodo Baggins.
How do you know my name?
You're wise to ask questions, old friend, especially in these days. Peril is before you, and behind you, and upon either side.
And then maybe we should turn back.
No, we're not turning back.
Oh, no, of course not, Harry, but I don't know, we might find another path.
The elves know of your journey Peregrine took. Meriadoc Brandybuck, Samwise Gamgee. Much may hang on your great task.
What great task?
Farewell.
Wait.
The wide world is all about you. You can fence yourselves in, but you cannot forever fence it out. Namarie, Vantalier, Tiena, Avalumbu.
Saruman, the world needs your wisdom.
You come to speak of the Dark Lord.
Indeed I do.
He has sent forth the Black Riders. They have crossed the river, heading west. They are closing in on the Shire.
Already?
You both know what they seek. If you know its whereabouts, you must inform the White Council. Gandalf, our time is at hand. This is why we were sent to Middle-earth.
Perhaps.
If we were to find the One Ring before, we could master all the Dark Lord has learned and done since the hour it was forged. Turn his own power against him.
Use the ring.
Let him believe we are his allies.
His allies?
Build armies of our own, appearing to work for his cause, turning against him when the ring is ours.
Such a plan could never be concealed from his eye, and who can work so close with him and remain uncorrupted?
This is an opportunity for the light to triumph. Perhaps the last opportunity we will ever know. Do not abandon your call. Where is the ring?
I do not know where the ring is now.
You will stay here in Isengard until you tell me. As leader of the White Council, I command it.
Then I must release myself from your authority.
You shall see wisdom. With or without you, the ring will be found, and used against the shadow to build a dominion of light.
Saruman, we were sent here to give aid, not to control. Saruman!
Not tonight! Our neighbour's business or our own, my good sir.
Suit yourselves!
I'm Mr. Brandybuck. My companions are Mr. Took, Mr. Gamgee, and Mr. Underhill. I'm Mr. Underhill at the Shire.
Underhill, eh?
Shire hobbits.
Leave them be, Milford.
You shouldn't go around letting it all on sundry, Barnum, you Freelanders are too careless. Look at them. Ugly little brutes.
Ugly? I'm just saying this a bit, that's coming from him.
Oh, we're hobbits who are very tired and seek only rest and quiet.
Yeah, that's right, I'm sorry.
Which of you is a bagging?
Well, none of us.
Why? Inquiries have been made.
Oh, who by? We've arranged to meet a friend here.
These weren't friendly inquiries.
Enough.
Oh, you know, my poor toes could do with a hot bath, Mary, and a gigantic supper. These great tasks, they don't have to give an appetite. Excuse me, lovely landlord, sir, but what food have you? Good venison, pie, perhaps, with a bit of cabbage, parsnips, and a gooseberry filled the bowl.
Round cold meat, sir. That's all we offer these days.
That's not very nice.
Oh, all right, we'll have 4 plates of that then.
Each.
So, Mr. Underhill, you call yourself?
It is my name. Who are you?
Yes, it is wise to be cautious. Your friend would do well to follow your example.
These big places on the patch on the ivy, well, surely, I mean, no fun, no frolics, no decent entertainment.
I know, you know, if these Freelanders, if they knew the important business that we were about...
No! What he means is, how about a song?
Good idea, sir. We haven't had a song round here since, I don't know when. Hey, friends, a song to lift our spirits.
Right? All right. There's an inn of old renown where they brew a beer so brown. Moon came rolling down the hill one heaven's day night to drink his fill. On a 3-string fiddle there played the ostler's castle fair. The horned cow that night was seen to dance a jig up on the green. Called by the fiddle to the middle of the muddle with the cow and the capers and the small dog squealing. Lived in a muddle with a huddle by the griddle, but he slipped in a puddle and the wild went reeling. Outside's where the
Where are you, Mr. Frodo? Mr. Frodo!
He's vanished! The damn magician. Never trust an hobbit.
I'm here. I feel you. I'm here.
To meet us all here.
Well,
where is he, then?
I do not know, and that itself is a grave concern.
Oh, how can we trust you, then?
I am a ranger of the north. We have followed your journey secretly since it began. Men call me Strider, and if by life or death I can save you, I will. Your friend is sorely hurt. The Black Rider struck him with a mortal knife. Evil lingers in the wound.
No! We'll do something.
We have no time. The Black Riders were sent by the Dark Lord to find your friend, or rather the thing he carries. We must get him to Rivendell. Take these.
What next? Swords, men?
I never thought we'd have to fight.
I'd be more comfortable with a hoe. Or a stout stick.
I do not have a hoe to hand.
Mr. Strider, sure they're coming back.
And they must not find us. This way, quietly. We will cross the river at the fort.
Mr. Frodo! It's all right, we don't understand. It's all right. Come on.
Mr. Strider. This way! We must stay off the road as long as we can. Make haste! You're going too fast, Mr. Strider. There are many perilous miles in trouble.
Excellent, Frodo.
Ashes
tiro den, fanuilos.
Sí, en los Harfa.
Unchanging as starlight.
Such is the life of the elvish kindred.
It is an endless wonder. Oh, an even star. As a youth, I used to follow you through these halls and corridors. Simply to walk on paths your feet had trodden made my heart sing. I must have seemed a fool to you.
You are a ranger now, working in secret. Unheeded alone.
That has been my choice.
But the tides of our lives are turning. It is said, you will be among the great whose valor will confront the shadow.
Perhaps.
You are a moonstruck boy no longer. There are paths now we might walk together, and many songs we might sing.
Where am I?
Wake gently, Frodo. You are in Rivendell, and I am Arwen, daughter of Elrond.
It was Elrond who caused the river to rise, sweeping away the Black Riders, and he himself removed the fragment of Morgul life.
Frodo! Look, you put on the ring! Watch to warn if the Black Riders could see you clearly. You were half in their world!
I didn't plan to put it on. It's just that I keep wanting to. I don't know why.
Look into my eyes! Unfortunately for you, it would appear that hobbits have more resistance than most. You fade very reluctantly.
And I've done what you asked. With Mr. Strider's help, for which I'm much obliged, I'm sure. The ring is safe at Rivendell.
The ring has reached Rivendell. It is not yet safe. War is preparing. Our enemies multiply. Saruman is creating an army of his own.
An army?
He pretends an alliance with the Dark Lord. He believes he may work in secret for the light and so deceive the shadow.
Told you this?
When I went to him for counsel, he tries to imprison me. But forces beyond his control came to my aid. And I escaped.
Saruman the White.
For me and the others, we can go home to the Shire.
Typical Mr. Frodo, no sooner I turn my back and up you get.
Mr. Sam's been at your bedside morning, noon and night.
Mr. Frodo, there are such things here. The biggest bats you've ever seen.
You should see the books. Look at this one on trees, eh?
Songs like wine for the ears.
Enough! Enough! This is no time for tittle-tattle.
Mr. Gandalf, sir.
We're waiting for you at Bree, Mr. Gandalf, sir.
I know. Frodo, can you stand?
I think so.
Good, get dressed. We are summoned by Master Elrond to the council chamber. You too, Sam.
Well, I'm glad you're up and about. You had me worried.
Here. You should have just seen the way Strider was looking at the Lady Arwen. I'm not surprised. She's lovely. Yeah, but she's thousands of years older than him.
Thousands of years.
She doesn't look it. Well, she's an elf. Well, a half-elf, strictly speaking. But Strider's smitten. You mark my words.
Did you say spitting? You can't do much of that spice point, Mary.
Some people observe things, Pippin, find things out.
More from Middle Earth.
Excuse me! Someone special wants to say hello to Mr. Frodo, remember?
To me? Who would I know here?
Frodo, my lad.
Uncle Bilbo!
It is Frodo, isn't it? My eyes are what they were.
It's me! Well, most of me anyhow. I've had more close shaves and fatty bulgers and dumplings. Come on, let's go and get some more of that spice wine, eh? Well, where have you been?
Oh, here and there. There and back again. The world isn't what it was, Frodo. But I like it here. And elves are exceptionally good cooks.
Uncle Bilbo? You look... what? Oh,
I feel old, Frodo. Well, I am old. Came home quite suddenly, you know. Once I left the Shire. Left the ring.
oh, that ring. You can't imagine what scrapes that's got me into. You don't know the half of it. Anyway, come on, Gandalf's
Have
waiting.
you got it with you? Would you show me? Show me? Show me, Frodo. It was mine after all, wasn't it? My precious. Show me, my precious.
No, I'm sorry, Bilbo, no! I'm sorry, I don't think I should. Oh, Bilbo, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No. You're quite right, of course. No matter how I beg or plead, I mustn't ever touch it again. Or I'll become like him.
Like who?
Don't adventures ever have an end?
Don't worry. I'm here now, Uncle Bilbo. And I'll stay with you. All right.
Lands to find an answer to the new peril that confronts the world.
Master Elrond, help me!
A dark lord sent
My lad is
to the
sick.
wall.
Crops fail or herbs sicken in the fields.
The rivers run grey and bitter, poisoning! Friends! These signs of the Dark Lord's power have touched your lands. My home lies close to his dark realm of Mordor and is already sinking beneath the shadow. Our borders are under attack. My father holds the land in stewardship, a man whose blood I am proud to share. But he is sunk into a strange lethargy, an enchantment which spreads through our people like a sickness, leaving us defenseless. Boromir, the decline of so great a warrior as your father is a stark warning to us all.
I believe the shadow can be defeated. It was a dream that drew me to this place. I saw the lost sword of the king, here at Rivendell. And in my dream, that sword reawakened my land. Is the sword here, Master Elrond? If so, let us unite behind it. Form an army of the free peoples, as our ancestors did when the Dark Lord was first overthrown.
Another time, Boromir. Men and elves are not what they were.
Dwarves are not what they were either.
Excuse me, Mr. Boromir, sir. I don't understand all this. Who are the free peoples and what's this lost sword?
Thank you, Mr. Frodo. I thought that was me being dense.
You are wise to ask, Frodo Baggins.
1,000 years ago, when Sauron the Dark Lord first arose and tried to conquer Middle-earth, the great king of the lands of men raised a mighty army against him.
Defeated him.
Yes, he cut the One Ring from the Dark Lord's hand. The force of the blow cleaved the king's sword in two. Thereafter that broken sword became a token of kingship, passed down generation upon generation to the rightful heir.
The sword and the line of kings has been gone now for centuries.
Legend tells us the rightful heir will return and he will lead us when the time comes.
The time has come. There is no king like the One Ring. The royal line is lost forever.
Nothing can be lost forever. Least of all the One Ring.
The ring was found?
When the great king cut the ring from Sauron's hand, his first thought was to destroy it. But he could not bring himself to do it, when in the end, he was attacked and killed by the Aduin River. The ring slipped from his hand into the water.
Who found it?
One named Deagle. He was swimming with his cousin in the river. When the ring's glitter attracted him, he took it up, but his cousin wanted the ring, had to have it. They fought. Deagle was strangled. The murderer's name was Smeagol, who is now called Gollum. He took the One Ring and kept it for hundreds of years.
I took a ring from Gollum.
Yes. That was the One Ring. When it was taken from Gollum, he searched far and wide for his precious. He stumbled into Mordor, where he was captured and tortured. He swore an oath to recover the ring and hand it over to Sauron. Then he told the Dark Lord of Baggins and of the Shire.
The ring, Gandalf! You have it now.
I have it. And I brought it to Rivendell for safekeeping. And I'm glad that task is done with.
So small a thing. So plain, and yet so powerful.
It's been nothing but trouble. And it's time I was getting home to my Rosie.
The question is, what is to be done with it now?
Hide it. Bury it deep. Drown it in the sea.
It cannot stay hidden forever, as its history shows.
Let us destroy it then. Here, now.
We cannot destroy it here, not with any arts we possess.
And the answer is clear. We use it for ourselves, for good, not evil.
The ring belongs to the Dark Lord. It was made for him alone, conceived by him alone. Its strength is too great for elf, dwarf, man, or even wizard to bear.
We must not be ruled by fear.
There is one hope that the ring be taken back somehow to Mordor. It must be cast into the fires of Mount Doom, where it was forged. Only there can the One Ring be unmade. Then Sauron too will be unmade, and his evil will vanish like smoke upon the wind.
And all the other rings will lose their power.
That is a sacrifice we must embrace.
Very well. Bilbo the silly hobbit started this. Bilbo had better finish it.
No! No, Bilbo! Your courage is admirable. But in truth, the ring has moved on. The task is beyond your strength, old friend. Come.
Well, I'll take the ring to Mordor. Though I don't know the way.
Mr. Frodo.
I think that this task is appointed for you, Frodo.
You're not sending him off on such a journey alone. I'm going with you.
Excuse me! Excuse me! We're coming, Tim! I'm sorry,
But we heard absolutely everything.
Beg your pardon, Mr. Elrond, sir, but we won't be left behind.
And you need to take somebody intelligent.
I would not separate you, even if I could. This is the hour of the Shire folk, when they arise from their quiet fields to shake the towers and councils of the great.
I will go with him. At your service, Emily, for the dwarves.
For the elves! Nevertheless, I ask leave once again to be your companion, Frodo.
I would have begged you to come.
I too will go with the ring bearer.
Yes, Gandalf, this shall be your great task.
Will you join us, Boromir? You're famous for your courage. We would be honored by your company.
We lie south, towards the lands of men where help is sorely needed. I will come until our paths divide.
You go then, united, not as an army, but as a fellowship of 9 free companions. No oath or bond is placed on you to go further than you will. Only on you, Frodo, do I lay a charge, not to cast away the ring, nor to deliver it to the enemy or to any of his servants, nor to let any other handle it save in grave need. Go forth in hope that the small may succeed where the great could not, and may the light of the Arendelle star shine upon your way.
Star of Arendelle, look down here at life, ever shining, perfect light and blaze in the sky. Heed us as to thee we sing, enlighten us in the hope you bring. Guide our way and aid us from on high. Alleluia, sky, be mine with burning dawn, be echoing and see the glory wall. Come on, and healing come, the God of Celestials, sweet home and only come and go.
Here, my boy, take this. It's Sting, my old elvish blade. It glows with a blue light whenever there are creatures of the dark around. And here, the strongest, lightest armor imaginable. It's made of mithril. It was given me by the greatest of dwarves, Thorin Oakenshield himself.
You know, I only thought I was going on a short journey. And now it looks like a great adventure. It's scary. But it's exciting too, both at the same time.
That's exactly how it is with adventures.
I give you this, but you will not forget me.
I will not forget you. Namarie.
Namarie.
The blessings of elves and men and all free folk goes with the fellowship of the ring.
And may you come safe home.
is in your eyes. Do not cleave to the ranger.
Father.
If you choose a man, you must give up your immortality. Only heartbreak and loss can follow. You are not the first of our kind to dream of a future with a common mortal. Learn from their mistakes, Arwen.
He is no common mortal.
Vanishing hobbit.
Damn trickster. And his idiot friends.
Describe him, the one who disappeared.
He was an hobbit. Oh, they were all the same. Ugly.
So. And now they have left Rivendell.
Heading east.
With Gandalf the Grey.
And the ranger and others.
You have done well, Bill Ferdy. Go now. Shire hobbits had the ring all along. Guards! A company is heading toward the Misty Mountains. 4 hobbits amongst them. Take your force, pursue them, ambush them at the first opportunity. Bring back the hobbits alive, with all their belongings. No spoiling.
Further delay without shelter, and we cannot cross here. Mr. Strider.
The other route is far too perilous.
There's another way.
If we cannot cross the mountains, we might go under them. This is the Sarannan water. The gates should be here somewhere.
What gates?
To the mines of Moria.
Moria!
Say, speak, friend, and enter.
These gates were made in happier times, when there was still close friendships between friends of folks of all races, including elves and dwarfs.
I have never heard it was the fault of dwarves that friendship was broken.
I've never heard it was a fault of elves.
I have heard both. Edro! Edro! Adonadellen! Edro he haven!
Dwarves awakened evil in the mountain. I will choose any route but through their minds.
Elves have no courage.
Dwarves no prudence.
Now come. If all the grievances between elves and dwarves are to be brought up here, our small friends will freeze to death.
If Mr. Gandalf thinks we should go through the mines, then that's what we should do.
If I can open the gates, Fennis Nakath from Lasto Breathlaven.
Friend and enter, speak, friend and enter, please.
Of course. Mechlan! Mechlan! Not so difficult, after all. Speak friend and enter. Say friend and enter. All I needed to know was the elvish word for friend. Too suspicious for these simple times. Thank you, sir.
You mean I was wiser than a wizard?
On this occasion, yes. Don't let it go to your head. This way.
Mr. Gandalf, sir, we can go no further. Our legs are shorter than yours.
We must keep moving.
Very well, rest, but not for long.
There must have been a million dwarfs here once. All busy as badgers to make all of this. And in hard rock, too. Once, Moria was full of light and splendor. Hammer on anvil smote in high halls of stone, when Durin ruled with judgment wise on carven throne.
What is it Gimli singing?
The song of his fallen ancestors.
Gleaming the vaulted roof from pure basalt grove, his swords were made of dreadful power that e'er was never known. God lost all despair, grief for the realm that once was there. God lost more lamented the end of the glory none could prevent.
Can I sit with you?
I was wishing for a pipe. Some good pipe weed. And warmer feet.
I keep thinking about Gollum.
Gollum.
He started all this. He killed his cousin for the ring. Back when he was... Well, what did you call him? Smeagol?
Smeagol was his name. You know he was a hobbit then. Or something very like one.
A hobbit?
You see, Frodo, a mortal who bears a ring cannot die, but neither does he obtain more life. He continues until, in the end, every moment is a weariness. The ring will stretch out Gollum's life for centuries, and he became what he is now.
So how did Bilbo get the ring?
By chance, or so it seems. On one of its adventures, Bilbo was lost in a tunnel. He tripped and felt the ring beneath his finger. Gollum had misplaced it, you see. His precious. Precious. When he came upon Bilbo in the gloom.
Oh, I'm Mr. Bilbo Baggins of the Shire.
I saw the ring in his finger. In his fury, Gollum attacked. He would have killed him, but the ring slipped on Bilbo's finger, and he became invisible.
Trixie Baggins, not fair.
Bilbo was terrified. That's when it happened.
It's gone.
He raised his sword to slay Gollum,
It's gone.
but he could not do it. He ran, the ring still on his finger. He ran until he found a way out.
Baggins. We hate Baggins.
And from that day,
Forever.
Gollum searches for his precious. He is searching for it still.
Such a pity Bilbo didn't kill him.
Pity! It was pity stayed Bilbo's heart.
Pity for Gollum. But he deserved to die.
There are many that live deserve death. And some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them?
No, I
Then
can't.
do not be so eager to deal out death in judgment. We may get hope for Gollum's cure. Perhaps he was meant to find a ring, perhaps Bilbo to take it. Perhaps you were meant to have it now.
It's like a curse.
On a cause for hope! Even the wisest cannot see all ends. Fool of a toque! Next time, show yourself it!
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Listen.
Something has been disturbed.
Your sword, Mr. Frodo. There's danger. And it's close.
Where's it coming from?
There!
No, there!
No, it's from beneath us! Out of the depths below!
Quiet! Madison, a trap!
Which way? Over there! To the east! Across the bridge at Catacomb!
Put him in the run!
Go!
This way! Quick!
Look! There!
Is this how my people met their
Well, what is it then?
Balrog!
Go! Go, do as I say!
Alive, precious, at last.
This is where our road divides. South to the lands of men, eastwards to Mordor. My path lies south. My father must be wakened if my people are to survive. I can no longer lose time on hopeless ventures, whilst my people are dying by the day. I came for aid. Now do I get some, or do I go on alone?
We must do what will best serve Frodo's mission.
The hopes of a band of 7 going into Mordor undetected are slim. If you come south, now, even without the lost sword of the king, we could break this dark enchantment with the power of the ring, and lead my people to fight.
We cannot use the ring.
Frodo, we can destroy the ring later when we have no need of it.
Gandalf warned us against such dreams.
I do not expect action from your kind.
But Mr. Gandalf's gone now. How will we ever know what's the right thing to do?
No, if I ever got that stone down to Alan Woke and that horrible thing, and then this
we are being followed. The ranks of the north cannot help us this side of the mountains.
Frodo,
you alone can choose your path.
I don't know. I need to think.
elves. No, I don't think so.
They're elves of the Golden Wood.
Im Helgi, Im Legolas, Otar Daedalus. I am sent to lead you to the safety of Lothlorien. The Lady Galadriel offers you a haven on your journey. We will come gladly.
You may go gladly. You don't speak for me. This could be another trap.
The Lady of Lothlorien was Gandalf's friend. There is no evil in her, nor in this land unless a man bring it here himself.
Gentlemen, my people have little trust in elves, but let us proceed.
Dwarves may not enter our realm.
He's a friend.
Gweston, very well. For you. But blindfold he must go.
I'll go nowhere like a captive or a spy.
A plague on dwarves and their stiff necks. Then we will all go blindfold, all of us equal.
I'm a kinsman.
A plague on elves and their stiff necks. Come on then. If we must, we must. But I'll hold you to account for every bump and bruise I suffer.
Mr. Legolas, sir. Who is this Lady of Lothlorien?
One first. She crossed the sea and came to Middle-earth before the ancient struggle with Sauron. We are greatly honored, for Lothlorien is her secret realm, a beloved child.
And she wants to meet me. Oh, hey, Dave, that's nice.
From the west she appeared, sunlight and stars in her hair. In her eyes an undying memory of home, a land that is magical and fair. When her feet came to rest deep in a canopied glade, she lifted her lips and where she danced, the realm of Lothlorien she made. Gaze on me, lady of gold, reawaken my slumbering soul. Beacon of courage, summon me home to your haven of wonder.
friends. We heard rumors of your coming. We did not know hobbits still dwelt in Middle-earth.
Well, back in the Shire, we'd never heard about you either, your ladyship, or all of this.
These are new times, where strangers stand side by side to resist the shadow. Even a dwarf may be welcomed here now. Come, Frodo Baggins, let us speak together. Atirohim!
I've never seen such beauty. You're blushing, Sam.
I know. Just when she looked at me, I felt like I had nothing on.
This place is so different. There's so much light.
Yes. The Eye of Sauron cannot reach us here. There are still 3 rings of power that remain, which the Dark Lord does not control. There is Nenya, ring of adamant. For centuries it has kept our beloved Lothlorien safe.
Safe? I haven't felt safe since the Shire.
Gandalf we loved well. He was ever a friend to the elven people. And with his loss, the shape of the world shifts.
I never imagined he'd die. It just doesn't seem possible. He was a wizard. Why are you staring at me?
You are an intriguing creature, Frodo Baggins. An orphan, I think. Yet I wonder at your parentage. Deep in your heart, there is a sea longing which more becomes my elven kindred.
No, your ladyship. We hobbits don't like the sea. We never speak of it. We never go anywhere we might have to look at it. It scares us, you see. But
now, in your dreams, there is sea, and there is peace.
yes. How did you know that?
You should not fear to die, Frodo. Elves are immortal. Death is a journey we can never take. We call it the gift of men, never to be bound forever to the circles of the world.
This is all too big a thing for me. I'm only a Shire hobbit. You are wise and fearless and fair. I will give you the One Ring, if you ask for it.
You think yourself small, yet you bring me the greatest test of all. And with kindness, courtesy too. How often I have thought what I would do if it came into my hands. And now you offer it so freely. In place of a Dark Lord, you would set up a queen. And I would not be dark, but beautiful. And terrible as the morning and the night. Fair as the sea, and the sun and the snow upon the mountain. Dreadful as the storm and the lightning, stronger than the foundations of the earth. All shade of me and despair. Now you're telling, now that's our cause. Now you're I passed the test. I shall go into the west, and I shall diminish, and remain Galadriel.
No. You will not diminish, lady.
The time draws near when we must let go that which we hold the tightest. It seems we are to be companions in loss, you and I. All roads now lead to sacrifice.
What do you mean?
Here's the violet light of the Arundel star. It will guide your way when you need it the most.
Well, what do you mean, my lady? Companions in loss?
Accept our gifts, elf friends. These cloaks will hide much from unfriendly eyes. And there is another on your trail, a creature of anger and pain. He brings great danger. And there is more, though it is hidden. You walk a knife's edge, yet hope remains. Hope in time of darkness. May the stars shine on the end of your road.
Startled me.
What troubles you? Is it the ring? Can someone else bear the burden for a while?
There's no need, Boromir. Thank you.
This ring. You know, we'll never talk of its evil uses. Never its good. The world's changing. Listen to me, Frodo.
I don't think you understand what it is. The ring can't be trusted.
A true-hearted man would not be corrupted.
Go back to the others, Boromir.
I'm a ranger. Bred to lead. Elves and dwarves and wizards might not dare to use the ring, but I will dare.
No. I'm going to do what I said I'd do. I want the risk to be mine, and nobody else's. I'm going to Mordor alone.
You want to keep it for yourself, don't you? Like, don't you see? It could have been mine. It should be mine! But wait! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, please. Frodo, stay with me. I seek only to help.
Let me be!
Frodo, I'm sorry. Frodo!
Mr. Frodo, where is he?
What's happened, Boromir?
You're on the ring.
Why did you do that? What made it? Mr. Frodo! Mr. Frodo!
Alone!
That was his own free choice.
He said so!
Wait! They will draw the attention of the enemy!
sir. Why did you do that? You would... Be still.
Lost son of the king.
My inheritance. I am the heir to the lands of men, my friend.
Dreams walk into the light, and legends walk the earth once more.
I am a ranger, not a king. I have sought that way to do most good. The crown of my forefathers led only to their doom.
Go south. Free my father from the shadow. Save our prince. Our people. Forgive me, Boromir. All I've done has gone amiss!
The others? Frodo's tracks lead east.
Sam is close behind.
Merry, Pippin.
Gone without trace. I did not have his elvish eyesight.
If there's orcs catching them, they'll be taken to Saruman.
When he discovers they don't have the ring, he will show our small friends no mercy.
Hobbits are not so easily captured. There is hope. The road divides. And our way now lies south, to the lands of men, where the need is grave indeed. As Boromir would have wished, his father must be woken. We will give our fallen friend what brief honours we may, then south to battle and war.
Mr. Frodo!
Oh, go back!
What?
You're not coming with me, Sam.
What do you mean?
I'm going on alone.
No, while I'm breathing, you're not.
But I've made my decision.
Well, you'll end up drowning in some bog somewhere if I'm not there to look out for you. How much food have you got?
Food? Well, I'll manage. I'll dig roots, find fruit.
Yeah, lots of fruit round here. You need me, Frodo Baggins. Look. Got some of those wafers, the hours and lembas. Now, they don't look like much, but afterwards, it feels like you've eaten a really good meal. This not be up for 3 weeks. You keep a tight belt on a light too.
Sam, it's a big thing that needs to be done. And I won't put you at risk.
We set off from the Shire together. That is how we'll be till we get back again.
It's just not that easy anymore. We might never get home.
Of course we will.
Precious!
To us! We're still so lonely.
This is gone, isn't it?
Quick, we'll tie it up so it can't come sneaking after us. No, we helped you! We helped you!
Yes, it does. Nice Hobbit. We come to meet you. Find you nice, safe paths.
But you'll help us, Gollum.
Mr. Frodo.
Yes, we help. Where are the nice Hobbits? Go on.
What's that to you?
Sam,
well, don't tell him.
Well, no, it's all right. We're going to Mordor.
No!
You've been there, haven't you?
Yes! No! Thanks!
Accident it was. Wasn't it precious? But we won't go back. No.
Gollum, listen to me. I know the Dark Lord made you promise to bring him a ring.
Want to? He hurts us, I swear!
I know you did. But help me get to Mordor, and I will free you of your oath.
Free? Yes, we have.
How can you trust it? This thing's done murder before now.
We promise! We keep our promise!
Promise to me, then!
We will promise. On the precious. I know she has.
No, Mr. Frodo.
On the precious.
Must swear on the precious, let me see!
No, this is enough! Now, Smeagol, what will you promise?
To be very, very good!
We promise to save the precious.
Not to let him have it!
To help the master of the precious. Good master.
Good. That's good, Smeagol.
Smeagol. Yes.
Now, which way?
This way. Nice master.
Harry, don't know! They're not following us anymore. Harry, let me stop. And we, my lovable cousin, we have outrun them. Hey.
I think you're right. Hey, thank goodness for these outposts.
Come on, this way. No, not that way. There's nothing but trees as far as the eye can see.
It's up for now, it is in a forest, Pippin. Look,
You know, I read those maps at Rivendell, right? I know where we are.
There's trees.
They're not going to hurt you. We've got to keep moving and find the others quick as we can.
All right. Where are we then?
This is Fangorn Forest. Some of the oldest and largest trees that ever were. Some of them are thousands of years old. Huge, great trunks and branches that reach up to the sky and swoop down again to the forest floor, sucking up all the goodness from there.
Stop it and just tell me where to go.
Well, I told you. Go this way. Come on. Or this way. Or perhaps somewhere there. Yes, I do. I just need time to think.
We're lost.
No, we're not lost. We're just misplaced.
Misplaced. We're lost. We're lost, Emily. LSD lost. And surrounded by horrible, nasty trees.
Oh, Pippin, don't take on. Look. Listen, after some of the things we've been through, I can almost like it here.
It's almost like it here. Uncommonly good of you.
That's very nice of you to say. Thank you very much. Is that you?
Never was a tree.
A tree? I am no tree, but a tree herder. Harum-ha! I am called Treebeard of the Ents. What are you?
We're up in our
hobbits of the Shire.
Hobbits? But surely hobbits are creatures of legend.
Legend? Well, no, sir, look, we're real.
Can you help us? We've escaped from some
It was
orcs
horrible.
who were sent by Saruman.
Saruman? Young Saruman down at Isengard. He's building an army, slaughtering trees to feed his furnaces. Some of them were my friends, creatures I've known from nut and acorn. Harum Bum Saruman in the Canonite for paranoid and Architect. The Canonite in the paranoid and Architect. Apolami. And the king of Sarma. Sarumani Sarma.
Is that Entish?
Oh, Entish. A lovely language, but it does take a very long time to say anything in it. Because we do not say anything in it unless it is worth taking a long time to say and to listen to. Harum-bum-bora!
Have any of you seen our companions?
Onka moita! Altalo dratlo de viraria! Miltemelta! Altalo dratlo de viraria miltemelta!
Well, have they?
No.
We need to find our friends. They're in great danger from Saruman. Please, will you help us, please?
You're a twitchy little species, aren't you? We will discuss your mishap speedily.
Yeah, but how speedily?
A month or two.
A month? Oh, it's no good, Pippin. We'll have to find them ourselves. Come on, let's get out of here.
It seems we've reached a decision.
But what decision?
Gods, the chances are we're going to our doom. But if we stayed at home and did nothing, doom would find us, sooner or later. So, the last march of the Ents. Gather your hosts!
Mr. Treatment, you're marching! Living and marching!
I heard, but where to, Mr. Treemancer?
Where to suppose? To aid your friends! Night comes to Saruman!
Imbeciles! You fools! You let the hobbits escape, and into Fangorn Forest you have failed me! Fangorn is too close to the lands of men. If the ring reaches the hand of the sleeping steward and awakens those lands from my enchantment, all my efforts for the light will be wasted. It shall not be! I know your hearts and mine beats with a single purpose. We will delay no longer. March tonight with full strength of arms and every engine of war. You will crush the lands of men.
Of kings, where nothing stirs. Matters are worse even than Gandalf feared. We must reach the city before they do. Hurry!
To tell me of his death.
You know of it?
I am cursed with a far sight, Ranger. I saw Boromir fall, and I felt every blow of his slaughter. Here!
He died well, in honor.
He was my son.
Death now lies before us all, in open war, with the dark or against it. Saruman's orcs approach your gates with slaughter in their eyes.
With the powers that are rising now, there can be no victory.
You claim the far side, but in this your eyes are clouded. The lands of men will fight and may yet prevail. Arm your people, you have a duty!
What gives you the liberty to speak thus to me? You, a ranger with no name!
My true name I have kept from this world till now.
The lost sword of the king.
I am Aragorn, son of Aragorn, descended through 100 fathers from the great king himself. Strider!
It seems you come on wings of song out of the forgotten days.
Take courage. Your strength is needed.
Dark have been my dreams of late, but now those chains are broken. The time that was prophesied has come at last. Let us fight then, Aragorn, son of Arathorn, the king and his steward, shoulder to shoulder. Our people will be proud to stand with such a warrior as you.
The heir to the throne of men.
Come, my friends!
Oh, so did we once or twice, but we made friends with some surprisingly nice trees.
Simon!
Mr. Gandalf, sir.
Come forth.
So, Gandalf the Proud has returned to Isengard. There is so much you and I might have accomplished together to heal the disorders of this world.
Your army is destroyed and your troops are slaughtered. Treebeard and his Ents have been thorough in their work.
The Ents of Fangorn were once my friends, until these halflings made them traitors.
No. No, the eye of Sauron blinded you, so you believed your will was all. You are lost, Sauron. Even to yourself.
Speak more gently. I am still the leader of the White Council.
I have been through air and earth, fire and water. I fell in Moria, and the Balrog fell with me. We fought far under the living earth, with a world scratched with nameless things. There, with the last of my strength, I brought down my enemy. I am no longer Gandalf the Grey, whom you betrayed. I am Gandalf the White, returned from death. If you will relinquish your staff to me, you may go free.
Give up my power! Come back to me when you are sober.
I did not give you leave to go! I cast you from our council and from our orders. Saruman, your staff is broken. Go from this place and wander where you will.
You fool! You fool! Sauron believes I am his ally. We could have mastered him.
It is finished, Saruman.
I would not be where you stand now for anything you can offer. That thought will comfort me as I wander.
Without his staff, he can do little. But I fear his appetite for mischief is not sated.
Gather your horses and your weapons. We march tonight. Friends, pack up.
Mr. Gandalf, sir. It's you. You're real. We thought we'd never see you again.
I am sent back until my task is done.
Hey, where are the others?
Boromir fell.
Frodo and Sam have gone to Mordor.
What, by themselves?
We cannot rest. We must travel now straight to the gates of Mordor to face Sauron in battle.
A battle hard to win.
We need not seek to win it.
How can that be?
It is beyond Sauron's darkest dream that anyone might choose to destroy the ring. If we set our small army against his great one, he will believe that one of us surely bears the ring and aims to use its power. At the gates of Mordor, we will challenge him.
Challenge Sauron!
And so distract him from Frodo's mission.
We are bait then.
Yes, we are bait. If it may seem folly, let folly be our cloak. A veil over the eyes of the enemy.
Well, come on, let's get on with it. Or it's too late. Sauron does not have the One Ring yet, that is certain.
How do you know?
We are all here.
There it is. Mount Doom. Look at it. The way it lights up the sky reminds me of one of Mr. Gandalf's fireworks. Do miss them.
And this is bushy eyebrows and his quick temper. And his voice. How far away are we, Sam?
3 days. Maybe 4 if we get all the cover we can. Come on. Let's eat something to keep our spirits up. Keep moving. Come! Come! No! Come! Wait! You're gonna eat something, Frodo Baggins, before we take another step. Baggins? No! Not Baggins! And then we'll south to the Doomy Fires, whatever they're called. And Have this over and done with. Get back to how things used to be before we ever heard of magic rings and the like.
I don't know that things will ever be how they used to be, Stan. It's something Lady Galadriel said. And something she wouldn't tell me.
Yeah.
Companions in loss, she said. I don't know, Stan. It feels like it's changing. All of it, forever.
Hey there. Hey, look. Lady Galadriel gave me this. Box of earth from her orchard. She said it might reward us when we get home. Just think of that, eh? Back home at the ivy bush round a nice big fire, singing one of the old tales. One of Mr. Bilbo's big adventures, perhaps, or a traveller's tale. It's funny. We hobbits only really like stories we know the end of, don't we? Sing me a story of heroes with the shire, muddling through, brave and true, stubborn as bindweed and tough as old briar, never too showy or grand. Year after year they persevere, now and for always. Harfoots who planted and stonefolk who ploughed, bred to endure, slow but sure. Valahite blood in your veins makes you proud, sturdy and steady, ready to stand. True to their name, to stay the same, now and for always. Sit by the firelight's glow, tell us an old tale we know. Tell of adventures strange and rare, never to change, ever to share. Stories we tell will cast their spell, now and for always.
You know, I used to think that great adventures in the old songs and tales were things those special folk went out looking for. But they weren't, were they? They were just things they got landed in.
I wonder what kind of story we landed in. Happy ending or sad ending?
Expect we'll find out sooner or later.
Sing me a story of Frodo and the ring, fearless and bold,
tired and cold,
sword at his side, an elf blade called Sting, crossing a miserable land, and wouldn't retreat, just followed his feet, now and for always.
Sit by the firelight's glow, tell us an old tale we know. Tell of adventures strange and rare, never to change, ever to share. Stories we tell will cast their spell, now and for always.
No, I wish Gollum was in a tale, eh?
He won't be good in a tale.
Better than he is in real life, anyway. A good deal less smelly.
Ah, for a piece of Mrs. Bracegirdle's plums.
Mrs. Bracegirdle.
They're all so far away. It's not me they'll remember, you know. Sam? Sing, sing me a tale of the bravest of them all, comrade and guide at my side, stout-hearted Sam, who wouldn't let me fall, holding my life in his hand. True to the end, no finer friend, now and for always. Sit by the firelight's glow,
Tell us an old tale we know. Tell of adventures strange and rare, never to change, ever to share. Stories we tell will cast their spell now and for all.
Smeagol promised to help Master. Sit by the fire, lights glow. Tell us an old tale we know. Take the precious! No! Not going to listen! No! Master's my friend. Master is nice. Master's kind. Now and for all. Please don't. These are bargains stolen from us. We hate bargains. No, not this one. Yes, all bargains must have precious. We deserve it. Take it back. Yes, that's the way. See, we takes it. Then we. Master, precious home with us to stay. But the Dark One, he'll see, won't let him see. We hide it. Hide it. We'll be Master, be on top. All this nasty pain will stop. Not for him, for you and me. We'll escape. We'll be free. 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 Get it now. Oh, get it now. What if they leak? That hurts us. There's two of them. Don't have to wait. Won't let them wait. Be lost. We will be the best. Master speaks nicely. No one else does. Take the precious. Pass the test. Maybe we change. Sting at the heart, but just kill them. That's the only way. Don't need the precious. Leave it behind. Kill that old taint. And do it. No one can let it. Flashing vision. Oh! Don't want to. Please! Want to get to know. We never. Not us. Coward! Not coward. Not coward. Master's kind to Smeagol. We change. Free.
Hey. Oh, what are you watching, you sneak?
Not sneak. Not fair. Sam?
He'd have strangled you in your sleep. You can bet your toes on it. Sneaking.
What were you doing, Smeagol?
We better get a move on. Come on, I'll help you.
Nasty Sam. Mean Sam. She's coming now. She might. She might. Yes. Take them to her! No, not that way! Yes! That way.
Hey, look up there! Over Mount Doom.
What is it?
A black rider.
But it's flying.
It's looking for you.
We can't stay out in the open like this.
There's another way. There is. Secret way. They want to run, but they won't expect. That way. Smeagol found it once. Trust Smeagol.
As far as I can throw it.
No, I won't trust you. Now show us this other way.
And be your own. Gone.
I remember, Master. I remember. Come. Sit by the fire. Let's glow. Tell us an old tale we know. Tell of adventures strange and rare, never to change, never to share. Precious and me alone will be now and for all.
The board is set, and the pieces are moving.
Fate plays bitter jest. I have been a ranger, separate and solitary. The path divided, and I chose the way that led me home. But now, death bestrides the road ahead. Tell Arwen Evenstar that she ever ruled my heart, and ever will.
You were once named Easterny Ludwath, hope in a time of darkness. And it was the King of Men who defeated Sauron once. The king whose blood runs in your veins.
At the edge of darkness, hope is whispering still, tender, unerring, gently stirring, memories awaken in the mind. Warm winds from a far forgotten country, long left behind. Distant and divided, worlds and miles apart, dreams of days together, broken in my heart. Lives we saw before us fade away. Sweet words we will never whisper, words we long to say.
And rest your hand in mine. Feel my love, I am my love, forever by your side. Love immortal, love undying, wandering the empty road into personal shade, following the hidden paths alone and unafraid. Let the sunlight free the heart forever bound to roam, and let the
rescue mine. Feel my love, I am here evermore. Always my love, our lives will be entwined. So take my hand and live or die. Let's face lead us
Where do these tunnels lead?
To Mordor. Forgotten way, forgotten years ago. Secret.
The stench in this place is nearly knocking me down. And you stink too.
Yes, we stinks.
Wait, stinks. Look at my sword. It's glowing again. So the secret place of yours is guarded by orcs after all, as you knew all along, I suppose.
Orcs! Out of the not here. And the rock. You rest. I explore. You rest. Trust me. Trust.
as Gollum's heart in here. We could do with that thing that Lady Galadriel gave you. The light of the Arendelle star.
Sam? Do you remember when we left the Shire? We met elves heading west.
How could I forget?
I've worked it out. They were leaving, Sam. Soon they all will. That's what Galadriel meant. If Sauron gets the One Ring again...
He won't. We're going to destroy it.
Well, whether we do or not, the elves will still leave.
Of course they won't. You're just being molded.
No, listen to me! Didn't you hear what Gandalf said to Elrond? Destroy the One Ring, and all rings lose their power. Lady Galadriel's ring is what protects Lothlorien, protects their home. Without it, there'll be no more elves. No more magic anywhere.
If that's the way things have to be.
But it isn't. And if we don't destroy the ring, and if we keep it for ourselves, then all the elves can stay. But here's the only way, Sam. We keep the ring.
Stop it. I'm not thinking right. Let me take it for a while.
No! The ring's mine, it's not yours. Don't you come near me.
It's right, Mr. Frodo, I don't want it.
It's my precious.
Mr. Frodo, then
You let me be. I never wanted you here. You don't understand. You don't know anything. You're just a stupid guy. Get away.
Mr. Frodo.
You get away!
Mr. Frodo, please! Well, wait for me! Mr. Frodo! Mr. Frodo!
Supper, mistress. A nice brace. Up juicy hobbits. Succulent, scrumptious on the tongue, and all free. Won't I ask in return? One has a ring on a chain around its neck. Nasty, mistress. Tough to chew. Leave it for us. Mistress.
Let's run! We'll stay here. That's what we'll do. Just me and the ring. We'll be safe here. We won't go on. We won't go back. You hear me, Sam? We're staying here without you. Here, in these tunnels, now and for always. It's just you and me now, my precious. No one else. Here, in the dark. Well, leave me alone!